Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the most important events of the day. I'm your host, Ilham Məmmədov. On May 31st, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham made a phone call to President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin. During the phone conversation, the parties assessed the implementation of agreements reached by the leaders of Russia, Azerbaijan and Armenia on November 9, 2020, January 11 and November 26, 2021, and prioritized the resolution of issues linked with resuming peaceful life in the region, strengthening stability and unblocking economic ties and transport lines of communication. President Ilham informed President Vladimir Putin of his meeting with President of the European Council Charles Michel and Prime Minister of Armenia Nikol Pashinyan held in Brussels on May 22nd. During the conversation, the sides discussed a number of topical aspects of the bilateral cooperation in economic and trade areas. They reaffirmed their mutual commitment to further deepening Russian-Azerbaijani strategic partnership, including in the context of the results of the Azerbaijani president's official visit to Moscow in February 2020. The heads of state agreed to continue regular contacts at various levels. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham received Deputy Assistant Secretary for Energy Diplomacy in the Bureau of Energy Resources at the U.S. Department of State, Laura Lockman.
During the conversations, the sides touched upon the activities of the Southern Gas Corridor, the role of Azerbaijan in Europe's energy security, and diversification of gas supplies was also pointed out. The sides exchanged views on increasing gas exports from Azerbaijan to Europe. The successful development of bilateral relations between Azerbaijan and the US in various fields was underlined. The constant support provided by the US government to Azerbaijan in the implementation of global energy projects, including the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan project, was held at the meeting. The large-scale work carried out in Azerbaijan in the field of electricity and renewable energy was highlighted. During the conversations, the sides emphasized the importance of the International Caspian Oil and Gas Exhibition, traditionally held in Baku, noting that the event contributes to the expansion of international cooperation in the field of energy.
President Ilham continues to receive messages of congratulations on the occasion of the 28th of May. President of France, Emmanuel Macron, President of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Sayed Ibrahim Raisi, President of Moldova, Maya Sandu, President of Latvia, Egils Lietuvas, President of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, Nguyen Xuan Phuc, President of Maldives, Ibrahim Mohamed Solih, President of Nicaragua, Daniel Ortega, Vice President of Nicaragua, Rosario Murillo, and Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, addressed letters of congratulations to President Ilham Aliyev and extended their best wishes of prosperity and welfare to the President and the people of Azerbaijan. Azerbaijani-Turkish relations based on history, ties withstanding many trials, today embark on a new stage where cooperation of the two countries, not only in the bilateral but on a regional scale, is very important.
Today, Azerbaijani-Turkish ties and cooperation are the decisive factors of peace, security and development. These factors played a significant role in the Second Karabakh War. Ankara's principled position based on the international law, historic justice and in line with the spirit of relations between the two fraternal countries turned into a significant factor of the just settlement of the conflict and neutralization of external forces. It was also a matter of moral support.
Turkey was with us in the first hours of the war. My dear brother President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said that Azerbaijan is not alone. Turkey is with it, and this gave us additional strength, inspiration and confidence. The Azerbaijani people will never forget this.
Today, in the post-conflict period, relations between Baku and Ankara are a regulating factor in acceptance of the post-conflict realities, provision of future security in the region, and turning of the peace agenda into their reality.
Turkish-Azerbaijani brotherhood and unity are the main direction for all peoples, a very important factor for the region and the world, a factor of security and stability. The more confidently Turkey and Azerbaijan walk together, the stronger peace and tranquility in our region will be. In 1915 in Çanakkale, in 1918 in Ganja, Baku and other regions of Azerbaijan, our heart and wreath were side by side in a common struggle. I want to express the power of love between us with these beautiful verses of the late Bakhtiyar Babzadeh.
Bir ananın iki oğlu. Bir amacın iki kolu. O da ulu, bu da ulu. Azerbaycan, Türkiye.
The two countries together formed important energy and transport corridors, and energy projects. Azerbaijan and Turkey are both importer and transit countries. The middle corridor passing through Azerbaijan today connects the Far East through Turkey with Europe, and the current geopolitical mobility increases its significance. The two countries are also close partners in the economic sphere. About 4,000 Turkish companies operate in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan invested $19 billion into the economy of Turkey, and Turkey invested $13 billion into the economy of Azerbaijan. So far, Turkish companies implemented works in the amount of $16 billion in Azerbaijan in more than 300 projects. Undoubtedly, the Turkish companies participating in the restoration of Karabakh will give an additional impetus to investment and economic cooperation.
According to the Ministry of Defense, on May 30th in the evening, the Armenian Armed Forces units from the positions in the direction of Yukhari-Zoghali settlement of the Basarkecha region of the state border, using various caliber weapons, subjected to fire the Azerbaijani army positions in the direction of Zivel settlement of Kəlbəcər district. The Azerbaijani army units took adequate retaliatory measures, the ministry noted. Representatives of the diplomatic corps accredited in Azerbaijan, including foreign ambassadors, military attachés, representatives of international organizations, visited Kəlbəcər. In total, more than 80 delegates representing over 50 countries participated in the trip. The diplomats got acquainted with the ongoing transport and energy infrastructure projects implemented in Kəlbəcər district, including the construction of roads, tunnels, power lines, and reconstruction process. The destruction and atrocities committed by the Armenian Armed Forces in Kəlbəcər region, particularly the intentional damages during the withdrawal from those territories, were also brought to the attention. The last plenary meeting of the spring session of the Milli Majlis was held. 7 issues were discussed at the meeting. New members have been appointed to the Board of Directors of the Central Bank. The draft law on the implementation of the state budget for 2021 was discussed in the first reading. The document was submitted by Chairman of the Parliamentary Committee on Economic Policy, Industry and Chairman of the Chamber of Accounts, Rövşən Məmmədov, brought to the attention of the Chamber's comment on the implementation of the state budget for 2021. He said the bill and the report were prepared in accordance with the requirements of existing legislation. 7 issues put forward for discussion were also adopted in the first reading. At the end of the meeting, it was decided to hold an extraordinary session of the Milli Majlis in June. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.